Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Safety car in this lap.
Overtake available. Box now, box this lap.
Box confirmed.
Yes, mate, well done.
It is time to conclude the Formula One World Championship in 2022. Welcome to the final chapter of so many stories at Yas Marina Circuit.
We're saying goodbye to a four-time champion today.
It's been his decision to end his career now. He's not been forced out. They haven't signed another driver and pushed him out of the seat. He's chosen to go on his terms, in his own time, for his own reasons.
He put in an absolutely fantastic qualifying performance, lining up in a very strong P9. Fantastic to see how well he was doing in his final race.
We are racing in Abu Dhabi with a good reaction time from the front row, pretty even. Will Sergio Perez dive to the inside? Can Sergio Perez dive to the inside? No, it's Max Verstappen who holds the lead, and he converts pole into P1. It's as you were off the field.
He's energy.
Here comes Vettel. Vettel in his final Grand Prix to the inside of 9, and that will bring another cheer from the crowd as well. Given a guard of honour before and trying to hang on to it, Ocon takes the place back. He did not have the grip. Brilliant action from the pair of them.
And that squabble is really, really important for the Constructors' Championship. If Vettel can get in front of that Alpine, Aston Martin will move within 1 point of the Alfa Romeos. This is worth millions and millions in prize money.
We're looking more at plan C.
Now here's another chance for Sebastian Vettel. He's going to try and go around the outside of Esteban Ocon. Can he find the grip on this slightly banked corner? It's one of the best runs we've seen, but he can't quite do it. He nearly managed it. Just see Lance Stroll make a pit stop. So he's one of the first drivers. Albon has also just come in. So we are beginning to see a few earlier pit stops now.
Seems like it's a bit of a wall of Esteban Ocon in front of them. They can't clear him. Seb's had several goes at it.
Ocon in. Ocon has just come into the pit, so this has released Sebastian Vettel up into 8th place.
So it looks like the two-stop strategy is what a lot of the teams are leaning towards. And hard tyres as well. Now that doesn't mean they're going to go to the end on these tyres. In fact, that's quite optimistic from here.
Sebastian, how's your front right looking? How's the tyres looking? Very good. Very good. Still looking good. Copy, mate. So Perez is now the car behind on new hard tyres. He's just come out of pits. He's 0.6 behind with DRS. 0.4. 0.3. Perez coming. Alonso is 0.4 behind him.
Now look at this. Sebastian Vettel coming under threat from Sergio Perez, who goes immediately back ahead on that fresh set of tyres. But Vettel's got a whoa. Perez a bit wide over the curve, makes an error there as a result. And Vettel has got to keep pushing on here because he's got Alonso behind him, guys.
This could cost Perez a lot if Vettel comes back through on this corner, because they didn't have to follow all the way through the hotel section. Vettel's through. Does Checo lunge it back? No.
And Seb wanted a clean last sector here because he's obviously racing against the guys that are pitted around him, i.e. Ocon and Stroll and Norris. So this is an important part of the race for Sebastian.
Okay, so Perez is right beside you, 0.1. Alonso's 1.4 behind. We're not racing Perez. So Alonso has pitted. Sainz 0.4 behind.
And Sainz will easily take the position now.
Sainz 0.3 behind with DRS, 0.2.
Alonso now is trying to undercut Vettel, and Vettel's going to be fighting. Oh, he's probably going to let Sainz through really easily, actually, because he doesn't want to lose time. His fight is with Fernando, and this will surely be an in-lap for Vettel to try and cover him off. It might be too little too late.
Vettel has stayed out, and he's trying to open up the gap to Fernando Alonso, but I'm not sure that's going to work.
But that's the undercut advantage, and that's why Alonso will be ahead of Vettel when Vettel pits.
And race info, Vettel still needs to pit, and his lap times are slower than you. We're in a good position here.
Yeah, he's really slow at the moment. He is he's about 3 seconds off some of the faster guys out there on his old mediums. But you're right, he should be looking at a pit stop soon and then go to the end.
Norris 0.6, Norris 0.6, DRS.
That's the worst. We're just getting eaten up by everybody. Who's next to pass us? Sitting duck.
Yeah, we're watching, Sebastian. These are two stoppers. 5 seconds back to the next one.
It's so demoralising. Everyone has to make one more pit stop effectively. It doesn't look like the one stop is a good option.
So we will be coming in this lap.
Keeping him out there for that long, a difference of about 2 seconds a lap compared to the drivers that he was racing before.
But it's bad from Aston Martin. What's that, about 5 seconds, 4 seconds? That's not good. He's going to filter out right down the order because he stayed on the old tyres.
Okay, so we'll do a good introduction on these tyres.
Vettel has come out behind the cars. He's 5 places behind us.
So it's only for the first 2 laps, looking after the front right. You've got 32 laps to go, you've done 26. Gasly 0.5 ahead. All clear behind. Gasly 0.4.
As Vettel begins what he will hope is a hatload of overtaking.
Bottas ahead. He's on his 28 lap old hards.
So do what you can with Vettel. Vettel has DRS now, battery is good, let's make his life hard.
On board with Sebastian Vettel now as he fights his way back up the order. He's also on a one-stop, he's about to overtake Valtteri Bottas. This should be relatively straightforward. Oh no, not so straightforward, sorry, he locks up and Vettel does get past, but that was a bit of a late break by Valtteri.
We have now Vettel behind, Vettel on hard, 5 laps old.
Yeah, to keep him behind is not going to be easy, man. This is my pace here.
I mean, do your best, Joe. Focus on a straighter line, braking turn 6, straight line, braking turn 6.
Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin, this is a constructors' battle in the points as well. Very, very important to both of them to score well. Alfa Romeo are 5 points ahead of Aston Martin at this stage in the championship for this last part of the race, the final race coming up. Can Vettel try and get some points back from Alfa Romeo? Remember, Vettel on a slightly different strategy to many others. He's got good pace, you think he's going to get past.
Motor tech, SOC 8, Vettel in DRS now. And focus on keeping DRS on Ocon.
Bit of a lock-up though into 6 is going to leave him vulnerable. To go the long way round. The grip should be there, but the elbow was thrown. He make that corner though, Vettel has the tyre advantage. Doesn't have anywhere to use it at this stage. Surely a matter of time though, as he is forcing Zhou Guanyu to parts of the racetrack that he has not visited all weekend long.
Good job, Joe.
Well, just to illustrate how badly the one-stop's gone, Stroll has had 2 pit stops and he's on the tail of his teammate. So Stroll's actually flying on the mediums right now, and Vettel's got to go to the end to make this work. I think it's a really tall order, and he slides coming out of turn 5 there. He's got to try and pass Zhou as well. As this hurting the tyres, but he's got his teammate to worry about behind.
Especially if we can try and get Zhou, he's 0.6 ahead. Lance is right behind you on fresh tyres. We can try and get Zhou this time.
Yeah, and for Vettel, I mean, this is an absolute disaster because he was looking good for those constructors' points, but now Stroll clearly quicker of the 2 Aston Martins. I wonder if we're going to hear team orders for one green car to give way to another.
Zhou Guanyu going to the inside, but Vettel will go to the outside. Yeah, he's got this one done before they get into turn 9.
So Sebastian lets Lance through, he's 0.9 back with DRS. He'll try and help us get Ricciardo.
A couple of laps to catch Ricciardo. Which tires is Lance up?
So we are catching Ricciardo's good, but Lance will do it quicker and then help us. So into 6, please, let Lance faster.
Repeat the tyres, please.
Lance is on mediums, 7 lap pole, so yours are 22.
Is he yet to stop again?
Lance 0.7, no, nobody stopping. So Lance has already 2 stopped. Ricciardo, we think, will go to the end.
Okay, next straight. How did we get the strategy so wrong?
Stroll past Vettel. That's the move of the 2-stop, either 1-stop on track, and 7 doesn't fight it.
Okay, especially our tyres are good to the end. They're good to the end. You were catching Ricciardo.
Yeah, good, but really slow, I guess.
All right, stay positive.
What position are we?
So we're P11. Ricciardo is the point.
I've lost shifts. Shifts aren't working for me.
Okay, may have a hydraulic problem.
This could be the end of the race for Lewis Hamilton, and that would actually promote Vettel back up into the points.
Okay, especially Ricciardo 0.8. You've got P10 now. If you get Ricciardo, that's 6th for us in the championship.
Well, let's see whether Vettel can do it. He has been in that space behind Ricciardo for several laps now. Ricciardo in his final race for McLaren, can he hold off Vettel, or will Vettel get him? And out front, it's all about Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, 15 wins in a season. That is the new benchmark for the rest to challenge.
Okay, Valtteri, that's the checkered flag for us. Current situation, Vettel has DRS for Ricciardo.
Daniel Ricciardo under huge pressure from Sebastian Vettel. So there's $12 million on Sebastian Vettel trying to overtake Daniel Ricciardo here.
Got press and hold now, press and hold. Ricciardo 0.8, 0.7.
$12 million if they can get extra points at Aston Martin to see if they can get above Alfa Romeo in the Constructors' Championship. Sebastian Vettel waving goodbye to Formula One and giving us thrills and excitement right to the checkered flag. Is he going to get past Daniel Ricciardo? It's going to be close, but Ricciardo takes that 9th place. Sebastian Vettel scores 10th in his final race.
Okay, Valtteri, Ricciardo held on to P10. We have P6. We did it. We did enough.
Just check your flag, Sebastian, check your flag. Sorry, that's not the day you wanted. Sorry.
Well, I think it was the slow strategy.
Sebastian, you can go to yellow 10 dash position 2, yellow 10 dash position 2.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, it wasn't the best race we've done, but thank you for a great 2 years. You're a great bunch of people, and I wish you a much better car than what we were able to enjoy the last 2 years. All the best, and thank you. 2 special people I want to thank is Auntie. Thank you for all these years. I think I've been in the best shape possible thanks to you. And Britta, thanks for being by my side all these years. Danke dir.
Yeah, thanks, Sebastian, from all of us here. It's been a pleasure and an honour. Thanks. Sebastian, you can drive onto the grid. There'll be a spot for you there.
Sebastian Vettel drives onto the main straight at the circuit where he clinched his first Formula One World Champion and became the youngest ever driver to take the crown. He says goodbye in style, and that is lighting it up to celebrate in the best possible way. He will not be forgotten in a hurry. The 4-time world champion.
Thank you for the support, thank you for all the messages, the letters, and all the love in general. So yeah, I will miss that, but it's been an absolute joy, you know, throughout my career. So thank you.